Kalgoorlie Primary School is focusing on the early years and wraparound services around the early years. So what that means is we're focusing as much of our resources, our professional learning, our extra training, our support staff training around the early years to give them the best possible curriculum and delivery of curriculum for our context. So it's very needs-based, and we're really looking for research-backed strategies that work.
Oh, what's this one? Ba. Does it say ba? Ba. And where do we put the sheet? In the kitchen? Where? Good talking, the sheep goes on the farm with the cow. Well, from a brain development point of view, it's really important. We know that the first 3 years is when the most brain development happens. And then from 3 to 6, there's still a lot of brain development going on. And also children, just by their nature, are more easy to engage at that age.
What do you want to do when you grow up, Manuel?
I want to be a ninja. To be a doctor. I want to be a shopping keeper when I grow up.
By getting him in early and developing a really good rapport with the families and the kids and having that environment where they want to come to school, it teaches them school readiness. They want to be there. Like I had a girl who stayed over at Auntie's place so she could come to school because it's just what they want to do. And this is the optimal age for them to learn. That's why we do a bit of an extended program and why we're looking to go even a bit longer. And that's why we have the playgroup as well. We're starting that conversation happening early. We're starting the parents' involvement in the school early.
The way we want that to look is that from next year, our pre-kindies through to our year ones will be viewed in terms of phases. Now, what that means is that what they come to school with is what we work with, rather than doing any sort of backward mapping or targets of a 4-year-old should be able to do this or a 3-year-old should be able to do this, and that information is very sketchy anyway. What we're looking at is what are you coming to school with, what are your strengths, what are you working on, you'll be in this group. So it's kind of a flat structure rather than your traditional moving up according to your year. But of course, most importantly is the hub for health and family support services and the early intervention services.
Okay, today we're going to go over our letters and the sounds they make with the action, okay? So if I give you the letter S, can you tell me what the sound and action is for it? What about the letter C? Is the letter C voiced?
No.
No, it's not, because you go, you can't feel it. With acute articulation, a lot of our kids have hearing problems. This is great for the kids to see how to use your mouth. Is the sound voiced or unvoiced? And because they're quite visual kids as well, so giving them an action to do, and with the kinesthetics as well, that's also a great strength for these kids as well to build their scaffolds on.
We've had some visits to different schools. We've looked at a lot of different models of teaching during this year. Tanya Tucker is one of the teachers that teaches 2-3 group, and she's always used the philosophy that she wanted to teach the way she wasn't taught. And she very much is a proponent of the explicit teaching method, and we wanted to look at that this year. In one domain, in the writing domain, this year, the grade 3s have really spiked in their writing, and this is what this is focused at. So instead of most of them being the percentage below, in the writing, 75% of the kids are at or above for that one particular group. So we think we may be onto something here. We've taken a lot of time to look at what services are out there that we need, and now it's really starting to gain momentum. And the types of services are basically health and family support services. So health is a major part, because obviously if children aren't well, they can't learn and they can't attend school. So it's a simple thing, but it's a very important thing. But on top of that, we're really focusing on family support as well. So as our health and family support officer starts to go into homes and talk to families, quite often there's a whole family that needs support to enable that child that is enrolled at our school, and maybe the other brothers and sisters that are enrolled at other schools around town, so that they can all get the help that they need to get on with what we need to get on with, which is teaching and learning.
I am a Health and Family Support Officer at the East Kalgoorlie Primary School. I liaison between the school, the teachers, the students and families and other extended service agencies.
Okay, these are some of the things Fran does, and it's not exhaustive. Day-to-day health issues, everyone comes to Fran. She does daily head lice eradication and she's working on other whole school programs. She also manages an ear health program on quite a massive scale, and she's delving into dental, optometry, and also the other things that get left behind by population health, so treatment for trachoma.
Is it a cat or a cow? Cow. What does a cow say? Moo, good talking. And where should we put the cow?
The other aspect of the services is our specialist services like speech therapy, occupational therapy, and our school psychology service. So we work as a team with those people. They're part of our community as well as the parents, and as well as the teachers, all looking to extend their knowledge in probably some non-traditional areas. So we look at our need and then we focus our attention and our resources on that.
Did you want to come up and have a look in the truck? All right, come on, you go up first. Have you been up here before? You're from Kalgoorlie, aren't you? All right, my name's Chris, I'm a nurse at Bega. You met me before? Yeah, we've seen each other here.
A bit of a breakthrough we had the other day was we had the NTP ear clinic come to school at the same time as the Bega clinic, so two different agencies working with Aboriginal families. We managed to get half our student enrolment through the NTP clinic on a brief screen and then move them directly over to the truck for a GP referral. Now, that's never happened before, and I don't believe it's happened anywhere else in Kalgoorlie either. It meant that GP referral, which is often a stumbling block for us, oh, you need to see a GP, stops there, goes no further. Well, we just take them over to the truck, the GP's there.
In joyful strains and let us sing, alas, the Saviour faith.
We are here for them. We're not here for any other reasons. We're there for the kids and to give them as many opportunities that they can have to grow, to succeed, to become who they want to become. It's why we're here. You know, if we wanted to go and work somewhere else, we could. But we choose this school for that reason, because these kids should have as many opportunities and need as many opportunities as we can give them, and they need that support.